Are you interested in growing a little garden in your yard? Do you want to eat more fresh fruits and vegetables that you grow yourself? Well, today I'm going to show you how to get started growing a little garden. Let's go.
I'm Becky. I used to live in the consumer rat race just like you. But one day I had enough, so I sold it all, moved to the country, and built my own log cabin with my own two hands. Now, I spend my time discovering new ways to live a simple, healthy lifestyle with more free time and way less stress. Then, sharing what I've learned with you. Welcome to Becky's Homestead.
Welcome to my salsa garden. I love salsa, so I like to grow the ingredients myself in my little garden outside my cabin. Nothing is better than a few fresh vegetables and fruit in the summertime. It's so much fun to grow a garden. Neil, this isn't your personal salad bar, you bad piggy. Neil, it's not for you. You better get out of the garden. You're gonna get in trouble. You're supposed to be walking around getting a little exercise. Okay, here's some onions I planted in March. And actually, I thought they would be bigger than this by now, but I mean, they are a nice size. I'm gonna let them keep growing. I let them grow until these tops die more, then I pick them. I have picked a few because I just need some onions in the house, so I just picked some. But I like to move the soil away from them a little bit and just like kind of give them some room. Like stir it up a little bit. That's what I do. Neil, what are you doing back there? Get out of the garden, you bad piggy. He's eating the potato tops. That does not need a trim. Get out of there. Go on, get out of the garden. Go, 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 go. You bad piggy. He's so cute. I can't be mean to him. I planted a lot of seeds in little cups in the house and got them all started, and then I brought them outside and I planted them all. So now I'm going to show you how big they are now. Only one little pepper plant grew, and this is it. So I'm going to get another one, and I might even have to cheat and buy one in the store because I don't have any more seeds. You learn when you garden, don't try to be perfect. And you think animals and children give you patience? I find nothing gives you more patience than a garden. Here's my eggplants. I have 5 of them. Right here's a little flower, so soon we'll have some eggplant. Yum! I have 4 zucchini plants. People say, oh, you'll have zucchinis coming out of your ears. Duh! Don't plant too many. Just plant 3 or 4 plants. And there's one in here, it's not too big yet. We'll show you how little it starts. My hay guy gave me a bunch of potatoes, so I planted them in the ground this year only because that's how he told me to do it, and I said, okay, I'm gonna do it his way. I usually plant potato towers, which I love, and they don't take up much room. But anyway, we'll see how this goes. So I have a whole bunch of potatoes right there. And then in here, of course, I just stick everything here, there, and everywhere, which I like that. I have my tomatoes, which I planted Rama tomatoes this year because I like to make salsa. So you can see there's already little tomatoes on the bush. And I put it in a cage so once it starts really getting big, it helps support it. There's a little baby tomato right there. So I should have a lot of tomatoes. And let me say, this is what I like to do. I like to grow the tomatoes, the onions, and peppers. And then I love to make my homemade salsa. Oh, it's so good. So that's what I plant. I plant what I like. So that's what I like. All right, here's my cucumber plant. And it has too much water. You can see how when it's yellow, it has too much water. So it has been raining a bit. I'm not going to water these. But it does have little baby cucumbers. Let me see. Oh, like right there. Do you see that little itty bitty bitty one right there? There's a little teeny cucumber right there. And then right here, my blueberry plants, which I've been growing for, these are like 4 years old now. Doing really good. These get really, really big, like a tree, a small tree, if you take good care of them. Everybody asks me how you take care of blueberry plants. Well, what I do is I cut them back after they all the blueberries are done, after I'm picking them all and they're done, I'll trim it back a bit. Fertilize heavy in February down here in Florida, and then you have to water it good. Because if you don't, it takes a lot of water to make a plump blueberry. You know, you want them to look like this. You want them to look healthy. So if they're a little dry, a little, you know, they're small, they probably need a little more water. I love berries. Berries are my favorite fruit. I try to have an all-natural garden. I don't put any fertilizer on here except the horse manure from the pasture over there, the dried out horse manure. I don't put any spray on my garden except I do say except because if there's tons of ants somewhere, I'll spray a little ant spray around because I don't like ants in the garden. But other than that, a little bit of ant spray and the natural horse manure, I don't put anything on my garden. I just water it and plant it and watch it grow. Try to be as natural as I can.
Sign up for Becky's Homestead newsletter. Go to beckysHomestead.com and sign up on the right. You'll get articles, news, and specials from Becky every month. Unsubscribe anytime, no spam. If you like this video, click the like button. It really does help us a lot. And if you want to be notified every time we post a new video, click the subscribe button.
If you would like to help support Becky's Homestead so we can make more videos for you, when you do your shopping, if you go through our link on Amazon, you don't pay 1 penny extra, but Amazon gives us a small percentage of every purchase. And that helps us to produce more nice homesteading videos for all of you out there. The link is at the top of my website.
Neil is the weeder. He likes to make sure everything's going okay in the garden. And he does that through the taste test. It's the piggy taste test.